Welcome to this series where we are playing the War and Industry update for Reforged Eden. In the last part we were doing the alpha missions and we landed on this dead planet, and right at the end of the video I'd said in the next part we'll be taking this apart. Well, there's been a slight change of plans because, well, two reasons. One is I realised how long it would take me to scrap all this lot down and get out the resources that I actually wanted to do. And the other one is that I had a bit of a rough day, and what happened was I decided to do it off camera. So what I've done is I've gone all the way through the unfinished escape rocket, pulled off everything of reasonable value is probably the best way to describe it. There's still some bits and pieces left in here, but the problem I've got now is storage on the CV. I'm literally filling up everything left, right and center. So I can't see the point of trying to pack even more in, because what I really need, I know it sounds a bit odd, but I do need a little bit of a rebuild. So what we're going to do in this part is two things. One, I've got to do some upgrading based on some of the suggestion you guys have posted in the comments. So I'll come back to that. And also, I really feel that maybe I do need to push on with these main missions and get them out of the way. That is the strategy that we're going to be going for. And I've got three very good suggestions actually. One is to deal with the turning or yaw on the ship. And someone said I needed to put RCSs in. Now I'll be completely upfront. I have a slight prejudice against RCSs because they are very heavy on CPU. And just to show you, if we come into here, I can find an RCS actually. I was looking at them. Perhaps if I actually get the right thing. Where are they? There they is down here. It says large RCS, and you can see each one is 20,000, and we're going to need more. We've got an advanced RCS up here, which is 40,000, but I don't think we're going to be able to build that. Now, the other suggestion I got, we might as well do them all while I'm in here, was to go up to the advanced long-range detector, and you can see that's going to add another 40,000, but I do like that detector. And the other one is to upgrade my shield generator, if I can find the shields, to the advanced shield so that we get a bit more protection. Again, if I can find the, there it is there. And we can start using these large shield capacitors, but I won't have the space for these, but we can get in the advanced shield generator. And of course, that means that we're going to exceed the CPU. And we've already gone over, where is it? God, it's in here somewhere. I can never find the advanced CPUs. There it is there. We've already got one of these improved, so we're going to have to go to advanced. Because just to show you, as I say, I've already put in the improved one up there, so we're going to have to go to the advanced one. That means we're probably going to have to lift out that there. Now I'm going to start with actually, just to show you, if we come into here, I've got 100 and, well, you can say around 124,000 CPU, but it won't take much to get up there. Now, first thing I want to do is actually upgrade the shield generator. So we're going to, got to remember how to do this. We've got to put that on there, and just to give you an idea, you can see here I've got, this is absolutely chock-a-block full of stuff, and what we should be able to do is now is upgrade the shield generator. We're going to get 80 titanium plates back, but you can see we're going to use a lot of flux core saphium plates, zirconium alloy. We got that out of the way. Luckily we are in the right place to actually put RCSs in. And what I want to do is I want to keep that the generator. Let me just find the RCSs. I can't remember where I put them. I think they're in the ammunition controller because I've got such an overflow of bits and pieces. Now if we'll just see how much we got on the CPU. So we're now got 100,000. I think I want to leave the repair bay, but what I want to do, what I'd like to do is put 3 RCSs in. Oops, put attention off the shield generator. So we're going to retrieve that and put you, actually we can, while we're at it, just put one of them in. I mean, this might be a little bit over the top. We're going to put one RCS in there. Going to, where's the food processor? I think we'll put the food processor here. Now, one thing I am going to have to be very careful of is I can't afford to breach the hull because this is a bleak planet. So if I breach the hull doing anything, we're going to kill all the plants. I think I would like to, what we'll do is, I think I can retrieve that there because there's an enclosed thruster there. We'll put an RCS in there. And put another RCS in about here, I think. Another. What RCSs do is actually improve the turning capability of the ship. See how much we've got now in the way of CPU. Right, so we've got 25,000 left. I don't think that's going to be enough for the long range sensor. I think the long range sensor is pretty big. Yeah, we're going to need 40,000 for the long range sensor. So what we're going to have to do is cancel that. We've got a couple of base improved CPUs. There's a maximum amount. Could we put another improved one in? We have two per ship. Maybe I've jumped the gun here a little bit. Let me just see. Yeah, we can have two on board here, so we could go up. Just put another improved extender in. So I didn't really need to go to the advanced. Large optronics bridge, 8 optronics bridge. That would give us another 225,000 CPU. Yeah, I think I've kind of slipped up a little bit there, but we're probably going to need the advanced one anyway, because eventually I will be upgrading the ship again. So what we need to do is go to input, and we might as well do it properly. So we can get a second improved one. We can get 5 advanced ones. I'm going to build that, and then what I would like to do is, where is it? It's in here. It should be in here somewhere. Okay. Oh, we need an advanced upgrade kit. I think I've got one of those, and I can't remember where it is. I picked one up. They're very rare. Oh, there we are. Plants and miscellaneous. There we are. I knew there'd be one in there. Yeah, advanced upgrade kits are quite a rare thing, as far as I think you can buy them, but they're very expensive. So we'll come in here, and I'll just queue that up as well. I'll just let that build. But I think what I will do is we'll probably put the, so we're going to retrieve you. Oops. Ammunition controller. I'd like to put a med station down, but where would I put it? It seems crazy. I've just literally rebuilt the ship a little while ago. I think all I could do is follow the original pattern of the ship and put, actually we got 2 med stations here. So what have I got in the way of meds? We've got that thing. So if what we could do is, I wouldn't mind one of those in there. Got here, this is endoparasites, trauma kits, broken leg, neck, infected wound, sepsis, radiation poisoning. I think I've liked the one against radiation poisoning, actually. I don't think I've got any more med stuff related. Oh, so I got one more. What we can do is put one of these. So we've got radiation poisoning. We can put another one tucked in there. I think we can put a decontamination kit in there. Is that the same as this one? Yeah, that's the decontamination kit, so we don't need one of those down here, although it would be useful. But what I can do is just pick you up, and then what we'll do is put a trauma table down here. That gives us a full cover of the medical side. Now, obviously, it's going to take a little while to churn out the what we need here. Let's just have a quick check to see how things are progressing. Oh well, oh no, we built both of them. Okay, it just went to the wrong place. I thought I would. Okay, let me just see input. First thing we're going to have to do is put in the approved extender. We can put you in there. That should solve the problem with the CPU. Yeah, that takes us up to 850,000. Now the problem is we're going to need is what to do with this scanner. It's going to have to go on the top. I have moved the silver shade forward. This is 3x3. Actually, it would look pretty cool just there, wouldn't it? Just tucked in like that. Interesting. Yeah. Let me just rotate it so it's facing forward. So we'll put that there. So we've now got the rotating scanner. Put the shields back on because we're going to be taking off in a little while. And we're well below the CPU. I've got a feeling eventually I'm going to have to make this into a solid roof, but we're going to have to be very careful when we do that. In fact, we're probably going to need to put some type of airtight door here. Either that, or I'm going to have to pick the plants up first. Because if I've taken this up, it will open up the ship to the exterior air. And if the air is very cold, it will actually kill the plants. Right, let's just get in. I think that's okay. And what we can do now is put the thrusters on. Now, one thing I did do with this unfinished rocket is I did strip out all the fuel that I could find. Right, so let's just get up into the air. And you can see what you can actually have both scanners working together. That's got a range of 4,000 meters and this has got a range of 8,000 meters. And if possible, you really want to keep both scanners because there might be occasions when, like, say for example, you only want to scan out a relatively short distance, because the downside of this scanner is that if you get down on a planet that's got lots and lots of stuff on it, it will come up and you will literally have loads and loads of tags all over the place and you won't be able to see what's going on. Anyway, let's just have a little bit of... The ship is definitely turning better, isn't it, with those three? I mean, it's not brilliant because the real turning motion comes from the thruster positioning. What the RCSs does is actually improve the rate of turn. Anyway, we're going to get up into space now. Now, another comment I got, we're going to have to climb like this. The ship is very overloaded. The other comment I got, someone was saying, is I'm not going to find zirconium in the starter planets. This is another reason why I want to kind of just push the ship through and get this mission finished as quickly as possible. Because maybe choosing to do the engineer isn't really a very good idea. Maybe it's going to have to go down in my lessons learned log, in the sense that if you can't get find zirconium and the more advanced deposits, then you're effectively blocked until you've actually managed to get that done. So we're up in space, and of course this is where the big scanner comes in, because if you do this and then if you do this, what it does is it will pick up all the asteroids and, more importantly, hostiles. So this is where it's when you're actually in space that this larger scanner actually makes a difference. You can see where things come up, and you get the heat signatures, and you can detect and it makes it possible to detect asteroids and things like that. Anyway, let's just get in system. Right, so we've got to go to Alpha 5 or Alpha 6. So let's just come into here. Alpha 5 is here. Let me just get the info panel up. See what we got here. This is so it looks like the next step is actually snowy planets. That's a medium. That's a medium. I don't think it makes a lot of difference where we go, is it? So we're just gonna lock the target and where we go. Needless to say, you can see the turning motion now. And I think again it's maneuvering in space where the RCSs actually do come into. Got to remove the tag. It's okay. We're just going to go there. We've also lost a bit of speed. You can see we were getting 100 meters per second in space. Now we're only getting 88 meters per second in space. Probably because the ship is just so heavy. This is where everything lights up, and we've got, look at that. See, this is where the real difference comes in. You can see we've already picked up lots of stuff at long distance. Iron, cobalt, silicon, pentaxid. We do have a pentaxid asteroid, though I've got quite a lot of pentaxid at the moment. You always need more. As again, somebody pointed out that the pentaxid is one of the real key ones. Anyway, guys, we're going to head for the moon, and I'll see you once we get there. So here we are. We're just breaking through the atmosphere. And this is probably a good example of what happens when you use the long-range scanner on a planet. You get loads and loads of stuff. What we got here, we've got 5 promethium deposits. We found lots of iron. This kind of cold worlds such as this are a good source of titanium. Yes. Got longhouse, heat signatures. Oops. Super scanning. See what I'm saying, guys, is the crash ship over there. I'm interested in the crash ship for a very specific reason. I would like another large thruster. If I can find another large thruster, that opens up the gateway for another CB build. This crash HM001. Never really. I don't think I've ever seen this. Okay, we're just gonna put down and take a look. Turn the thrusters off. Save a little bit of fuel. What have we got here? What is that? That's doesn't look like anything, is it? No, just a block. Right, we're just gonna pop the view on there so we can see what we've got here. Can't pick up any more thrusters. Medium thrusters. I've already got about 12 of them already. It's all medium thrusters. 4 systems, cargo boxes. We can have a quick look at the cargo boxes, I suppose. Got a few Sathium plates. Because I could take them. So I've just got so much junk now. Got some metal scrap. Oh, that's one thing I was going to do, was put some scrap, but the scrap's too heavy. But I was going to deploy the what we call it, the brains faded, the furnace, but I can't see any point. Now, again, I did get a suggestion about using the water extractor, but the trouble is to use the water extractor, I'd have to spend a lot of time hanging around a planet. Maybe if we find a planet that's worth exploring, we will set one up. But I just really do need a nice asteroid. Okay, we're just gonna get back in the ship. I think we're just gonna push on, guys, and see how we go. If we can get all this alpha mission finished in this part. Yes, of course, I find something that's very, very interesting. Virus habitat. Okay, let's just go up. If we can get these missions done. I definitely do need a bit of consider an upgrade. Okay, we've found plenty of pentaxid asteroids in it. Right, we're going to go move on to Alpha 7. There's Alpha 7. Of course, we're going to have to go back to the, what we call it. There's Alpha 6 over there. There's Alpha 7 over there. This is a barren planet with a barren moon attached to it. Okay, we're just going to lock the target to Alpha 7. Actually, is that actually unlocked? Let's make sure we got... Not that it should make that much difference, but sometimes you can never tell. Well, actually, this just iron asteroid. Okay. I'm hoping that we might have found something in that kind of asteroid belt, but obviously not. So just going to get up to speed. Tap the button. And away we go. Game work. Let's see what we got. Ice. Yes, we got ice in this system. Right, we're gonna... Hopefully it won't be hostile. We're gonna head for the planet first. Right, we've got an ice asteroid. No, we're not basically heading for the planet now. Where is the ice asteroid? It's just over there. It says it's... It says there's an ice asteroid there. Some kind of space platform over there as well. I think it's a space platform. Right, we've got an ice asteroid 8 kilometers away. We're certainly going to head for that. So here we are, we're just coming up on the ice asteroid. What you do is just bump into it. We'll leave the thrusters on, I think, just in case we need to get a quick getaway. Oh, one thing I'm going to need is I need the A suit. Put the A suit on. Now, I could mine this by hand, but what I do want to do is see how effective the SV is. So we're going to use the SV in its mining role. Power on. higher. Let's start this. This is where the SV's mining capability starts to come into its own. Should do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start mining this out. It's going to take a fair amount of time to do this, so I'll see you once I've got some ice chunks. Okay guys, welcome back. I've finished off, well, I haven't mined all the ice from here, but my finger's starting to get a little bit stiff. So I think you can see I've got most of the ice out of this place. What we're just going to do is just dock very quickly into a bit of a hazard docking there, but we should be docked. Okay. Yeah, thank you, game. And just to show you how much we've got in the way, we've got 1,615, and you can see I've already got, so I've got over 2,000 ice crystals. And we got the salvage here. I don't think this is the deconstructor. Well, I have, the reason I put it in there is the fact that I've got a small constructor hooked to it, which I was using to decompose the thing. So if we get into here, what we should be able to do now is this needs what's it, 4 ice chunks. So we go got it to decompose all of them, and it shows how long I've been away and the fact that my harvesters, so we're just going to pick up some more crops on the way through as well. I mean, we haven't got all of them in, but those are not finished because of course all plants have different growth cycles, but we will. Oh, okay, where's that going? In Reforged. Let me just see. We can put that in raw food. So I've got a little bit of graphite as well. Just play out. What am I hooked to there then? Let's just go and pick up the other side. Maybe the grain. Oh, well, we've got a little bit of fruit as well. That's pre-harvest. Spices are always good to have as well. One thing I do need to hook up is the, got to do this as well, so we better do this. Food and meds, otherwise we're not going to be able to produce food. And we'll just shove this in raw food. And what we're going to do, what I want to do now is just go down and we'll touch down on the planet and move the main mission forward. So we've still got the thrusters on. So we're just going to move away from there and head towards the planet. Don't think we're that far away from it. So just turn off the inertia drive and I'll head for the planet. So here we are, we've just broken through the atmosphere. But we've got some unfriendlies here everywhere. Drone bases, you name it, it's here. Looks like the planet has actually got a safer one. If we go to the short range scanner. Wow, we got a lot of Xerex on this. I think we've managed to reach the Xerex homeworld. Okay, we're just going to move away. Got a small pentaxid over there. What have we got here? We got 15 Saphium here. We got some pirates. We could have some fun here, but I'm not seeing it. We've got 6 pentaxid medium. Right. We've got a heat signature over there. I'm just going to go and check the heat signature. I'm not exactly sure what we're firing at here. Just see what this heat signature is, whether it's going to be worth doing. Obviously firing at a lot of crashed transport rear. Where's the... We're not in Xerax territory. What are we actually firing at? What are these guys wasting their ammunition on? Okay, we've got lots of drones, that's the thing. Just an abandoned factory. Not too worried about that. We've got a crashed capital vessel there. I just want to check that. Because, say, I'm looking for a second large thruster for the ship upgrade. So I am interested in the crash vessel. And lithium deposit. Got him. What? Dual minigun. Okay. I think we'll just check these guys out. Okay. What are you guys firing at now? Got some railgun ammunition from that one. The one I'm really interested in. Got some power supplies from that. What are these guys actually firing at? We've got 105 degrees here, so we can't hang around too long, otherwise we're going to get cooked. Another dual minigun. Got a little bit of ammunition. Wow. Probably as I'm wasting a lot of ammunition. Yes, I know I'm being cooked. Let's get back in the ship. Let's just have a very quick look at the... No, I'm not feeding it for this, guys. So I'm not exactly sure what these guys are firing at, but they're wasting my ammunition. What is actually over here of such great interest? Oh, they're more drone gunships. Of course, they're firing at long range, so they're not going to do it. Anyway, just to finish this video off, what we're going to do is visit the asteroid belt and see if we can complete out the mission. And then we'll be able to move on to something else. So here we are. We're back out in space. And we're going to very quickly shoot over to... Right, we're going to go to asteroid field 2. I can find it. Where is it? There it is over there. Say with the asteroid field, we just got to drop in on it, and that will be it. So we're just going to get up to speed, and away we go. Yeah, you've completed your survey of the Alpha systems. You should report your findings to the UCH Discovery. And open the PDA. That does is that should complete out the mission. So we don't really need to. Then what we've got is, well, what we get here. Well, the Curiosity. We've expanded a lot of ammunition. That could probably go into Reforged. It needs to probably go into there. So we got some bits and pieces from the ship. We got another auto miner, got some pentaxid. We got another alpha report. Looking at this, nothing really here of any great value. Not even seeing the heat signature, but not particularly that interested. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. We've now done the alpha and the beta survey, so probably the next logical place to go will be the Delta Galaxy. If we can find, there's an Epsilon there, starting system. Where I can't see the Delta one. About a little bit. Well, we could go to the Epsilon. We don't have to do them in order. In fact, I think although it would be logical to put them in order, do them in order. There's the Delta starting system. I think just so that we got a good starting position for the next part, what we'll do is we'll just go to the Delta system. And of course, what we're going to have to find is the UCH ship Odyssey, which is actually in the center of the map. Can't see it. The planet is pretty bright. So what I'll do is just jump to the UCH Odyssey, or UCHN Odyssey. So we'll just jump there. There is 11 kilometers away. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will carry on with the main mission. But of course, what I'll do off camera is approach the UCH research vessel Odyssey so that we can get the mission from the captain. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.